Hey everyone, welcome back. I had a request on Instagram to share some of my favorite products from Sephora since the Sephora sale is going on right now. So that's what I'm going to do today. I do want to put it out there, not that I have to, but obviously this is a really crazy time that we're in. It's a tough time for many. So I'm just going to say that, listen, if it's not in your budget to buy anything during this round, don't even worry about it. There will be plenty of upcoming sales in the years to come. If you do have a little bit of extra play money, then now is the time to go ahead and grab a product or two and just treat yourself, but totally not necessary. So do what you can with what you have. All right, now that we got that out of the way, I have narrowed my products down to only 5, partly because these are products that I truly, truly love, obviously, or I wouldn't be sharing with you, and partly because I have been out of the makeup loop for a while. So if you're following me on Instagram, you see that I've just kind of made up for the last few years of not being excited about makeup, and now I'm excited all over again. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. As you know, I'm not a fan of like super long videos. So let's get started with a basic, like the foundation, and I'm not talking skincare and I'm not talking actual foundation, but tools. Tools are really, really important to blending out your makeup application, to helping it look seamless and smooth. So your makeup tools are critical. And I would say, honestly, any of these Sephora Pro brushes are really, really great. I have a few face brushes and eye brushes, and I love every single one that I have. There isn't really, like, I don't remember them even shedding, but if there has been some shedding, it's been really, really minimal, but shedding does not stand out to me when I think Sephora Pro brushes. I have had my brushes for years and they've held up really, really well. They have stayed soft. The ferrule has not loosened. So this one right here is my favorite. It's the Sephora 55 brush. And this is, I mean, again, I've had it for years and years, but when I looked on the website, it said that the Sephora 55 is a foundation brush now. So I haven't seen it in person. It looks kind of the same, except the color of the brush hair is different. But again, you really can't go wrong with the Sephora Pro brushes. So whether you need an angled brush, a powder brush, foundation brush, eyeshadow brushes, they're really, really fantastic, and I would highly, highly recommend them. All right, this next one I did not have to think about. It was a no-brainer for me. I already knew that this was the first product that I was thinking of that I had to share with you guys. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. This shade is in the shade number 2. Now, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of shade range to select from or to choose from, but boy, holy moly, I am tired. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open here, and it's only 5:06. Yeah, so not a ton of shades, but if you do fit in her shade range, I would highly recommend this powder. I feel like I don't need to say that with every product, but I mean, truly, it's really hard to overdo this powder. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's not a matte finish. It's not a glowy finish. I don't know how to describe it other than like a true airbrush flawless finish. It is just beautiful on top of any foundation. Again, doesn't look cakey. It's a beautiful formula, but you can tell that this is very well loved. I will without a doubt repurchase this as long as she makes it. I don't think there is any room for improvement on this powder. If you're looking for a great powder, and again, you fit within that skin shade range, I would totally recommend that. And that, by the way, is $45. So it's a little bit pricey for a face powder, but it's beautiful, and you would not regret it. The next product is a blush. I love blush. And gosh, you guys, I really could have thought of a ton of Charlotte Tilbury products. Her blushes are one of my favorites. But as I was looking through my collection, I have more Hourglass blushes than I do any other brand other than MAC. So I have quite a bit of these. This shade right here is in the shade Diffused Heat, which is described as a vibrant poppy. This one retails for $40. There is a lot of product in here, at least for me. Like I feel like I'm never gonna finish these. So there's 4.2 grams of blush. What I love about this is that it is mixed in with the Hourglass powders, which, if you know, the Hourglass powders are another favorite of mine, especially that trio. So if you don't want to get this, get the Hourglass trio. But the combination of the actual blush pigment mixed with the powder just makes this blush so soft and beautiful, not streaky, just beautiful on the skin and blendable. It's like one with your skin, and it doesn't look like it's just sitting on top. So the formulation, the finish, the blendability, the packaging of these powders, there's just so much greatness to the Hourglass blushes. So if you're in the market for a blush, definitely check these out. All right, next up is the lip gloss that I'm wearing. I tend to favor now, and probably for quite a while now, I tend to favor glosses. So when we used to go on date nights, or if I'm just running to the grocery store, you know, and I don't need like a full lipstick on, I will always reach for a gloss because I love that like really luxe gloss high shine finish. But sometimes depending on the gloss you get, you can have a little bit of color as well. So I really like the combination of that, and so I always tend to reach for a gloss. It's just easy for me, and this one I only have one, but I can tell you I will have more. I'm trying to think of the glosses that I have. I think this would probably be one of my top 3. It's from Artist Couture. This one I think is in Sugar Baby. My vision is getting really bad, so I can't see. This is so sad. I don't need bifocals, by the way. I went to see my doctor earlier this year, and he's like, oh, you don't need bifocals yet. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. They just make these damn things so small. Yes, it's in Sugar Baby. Let me tell you what I love about this gloss. First, the formula is absolutely, I mean, really not first, just the formula itself is beautiful. It is not sticky. It is not tacky. It has just a hint of color, but it has this beautiful micro shimmer in there. So you can, if you look at it, you see like super fine micro shimmer of like these blue purple flecks. The formula is just amazing on these glosses. I am telling you, it feels like a lip oil, or I don't know, it doesn't, when you think lip gloss, we tend to think like maybe a MAC lip gloss, or sometimes even Buxom. I love Buxom glosses, but sometimes they have a little bit of that tackiness. There's absolutely none with these, and I love the applicator. So that is the applicator right there. It makes it really nice to go on. And this retails for $18. So really, really nice gloss. I am so curious to try his lipsticks. I have not tried it. I really haven't. I think this is the only product from the line that I've tried, but it's absolute pure quality. So if you like glosses, this is like the most inexpensive item that I've shown. So if you like glosses and you want to treat yourself to something even after the sale is gone, this would be a really great option for you. Okay, I am kind of saving the best for last. I absolutely love every single one of these products that I've shown you. I would repurchase each of them in a heartbeat if they broke, finished, I lost them, whatever the case is. But I have a favorite, and this is my favorite. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize Quad. There is something about this quad. The shadows look very basic. I feel like you either love Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows or you don't because of the formula. Like, I understand it's not for everybody. The colors look really basic, but for some reason, every single time I wear this on my eyes, I feel so beautiful. And I don't know what it is. It's just the combination of all of them together. This is the quad, by the way, that Victoria's Secret used in their runway show a few years back. But these are the colors right here. Again, they look really, really basic, but there is something that makes your makeup look complete. And I don't know what it is. If you have this and you love it, you get what I'm trying to say. It's really hard to explain, but the colors are just absolutely beautiful together. This is by far my favorite quad. I mean, even if I looked at all my singles, all my palettes, all my quads, anything that I have, this would make top 5 very easily for me. That'd probably be the first one that I would think of, and then I'd start sorting through the rest and figuring out where they placed. So I don't have the price written down, but I am pretty sure it retails for $53, which is a little pricey. But again, if you're going to purchase something throughout the sale and you want to try Charlotte Tilbury, I would start with that quad right there. All right, I hope that you found that helpful. I would love to know what your Sephora favorites and recommendations are. So even if you just leave us one of your favorite items, please share with us down below in the comment section, because I'm always looking to try something new. As a matter of fact, you guys recommended the Huda Beauty Tantour bronzer, and I purchased it based off of your recommendations. So I have that to try. I haven't tried it yet, but I love to hear from you guys as well. So this is not just a one-sided conversation. It is very much two-sided. Please let me know what you're loving. Let me know your feedback, what suggestions you have. I love hearing from you, and that is the biggest piece that I missed, because trust me when I tell you it's a pain in the ass to edit these videos. I don't do it for any other reason other than I love sharing what I know, what I love, and talking with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop rambling now, but I hope you guys have a great day or night, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye.